Hello guys, welcome to our grade 8 science vlog. Today, we are going to learn about kinetic energy, the energy that possessed by moving objects. By the end of this lesson, you are going to understand what kinetic energy is, how affects it, and how it works in our daily lives.
Have you ever wondered why a fast-moving car can cause greater impact than a slow-moving one? Or why kicking a ball harder makes its field travel farther? The answer is connected to kinetic energy. Objects that move carry energy. The faster they move, the greater the kinetic energy. What factor do you think affect the kinetic energy of an object? Kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? Lesson outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will first define kinetic energy, identify factors that affect kinetic energy, explain real-life situation involving kinetic energy, and solve simple problems involving kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equals to energy of motion. Kinetic energy is energy possessed by an object due to its motion. So if an object is moving, it has kinetic energy. If it is not moving, it has no kinetic energy. So it means that ang kinetic energy is the energy an object has because it's moving. So if dasig ang objects, mas greater iya nga kinetic energy. If ang object is wala siya move, so wala man siya it kinetic energy. So this is the formula for kinetic energy. Ke stands for kinetic energy is equals to 1/2. M is for mass and V squared is to the speed squared. So for example, mass of 30 kilogram, kinetic energy of 500 joule. So you need to find its velocity. So Ke is equals 1/2 or 0.5 times mv squared. So 500 joule is equals to 0.5 times 30 kilogram times v squared. Same with the example number 2. Ang formula nga ginagamit. Also, there are two factors that affects kinetic energy. First is the mass. So heavier objects have more kinetic energy when moving. And second is velocity. The faster objects has much greater kinetic energy. So important reminder, velocity has greater effect because it is squared in the formula.
So, I have here some example, a car versus a bike rolling on the road at the same speed. So, the truck has more Ke because it is heavier. So, if ang speed stays the same, more mass is equals to more kinetic energy. I have also have a second example about speed and kinetic energy. So, I have here a sprinter versus someone walking. Same body but the faster speed makes Ke higher. So if ang mass stays the same, faster speed is equals to much more kinetic energy. Also, I have here types of graphs you might use. So first, sa bar graph, you can compare kinetic energy at different masses or speeds. Sa line graph tana, you show how kinetic energy changes as speeds or mass increases. And sa scatter plot, for real data points. So let's build one. So example, mass stays the same. So 1 kilogram ball. Ang speed tested, we have 1 meter per second, 2 meter per second, 3 meter per second, kag 4 meter per second. So sa plot, ang x-axis ang indicate kang speed per meter per second. Ang y-axis, kinetic energy, joules. So what does the line look like? What do you think? So let's interpret. So sa babaw, may ara data kang speed kag ang kinetic energy. Sa right side, di dyan ang graph kang speed kag kinetic energy. So is Ke increasing or decreasing? How does doubling speed change kinetic energy? And what does the slope tell you? Answer this on your notebook. If an object's speed doubles, what happened to its kinetic energy? If an object's mass double but speed stays the same, what would that look like on a graph? So it is a quick practice for you para mamanaan mo kung how to solve that data. Wrap up. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. So more mass, more kinetic energy if ang speed stays the same. The faster speed, lots more kinetic energy kay naka-squared ta na. So graphs help you see the relationship. So I have here also some resources and shortcuts that you can use. For the summary, kinetic energy is energy due to motion. It depends on mass and velocity. Faster and heavier objects have more kinetic energy. So that's the end of our lesson on kinetic energy. Remember, science is not just in books, it is happening all around you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next science vlog. Stay curious and keep learning.